Hello, grade 3 students. How are you all doing? This is a new science lecture video, and we are still talking about our great body systems. A body system is a machine that works in the body and that has a special job. All machines work and cooperate together in order to keep you alive, healthy, and growing well. In order to grow, you need oxygen and nutrients. Where do you get oxygen from? It's your respiratory system that helps you take the oxygen from the air. When you inhale, oxygen goes inside your body through the nose. Then it moves through the trachea to the two lungs. When you exhale, carbon dioxide moves from the lungs to the trachea and it leaves your body through the nose. To get the nutrients, you'll need the digestive system. The nutrients coming from the food are ready in the small intestine of the digestive system. The digestive system helps us transform food into nutrients. This means that we only take the good things from the food. Food enters our body from the mouth. In the mouth, the teeth break down the food into smaller pieces. Then the food moves through the esophagus to the stomach. In the stomach, there are juices that turn food into a thick soup or a thick liquid. Digestion finishes in the small intestine. Here, all nutrients are ready. The large intestine's job is to take water from the food and get rid of the undigested food. So, your lungs provide you with the oxygen you need. The small intestine provides you with the nutrients you need. Both oxygen and nutrients are carried by the blood in the arteries. That's right. So the blood walking or going inside the arteries carries oxygen and nutrients to all of your body organs. And then the body organs get rid of the carbon dioxide found in them, and then the blood coming from the body organs goes back to the heart via the veins. Here we have the heart, which is the center of our circulatory system. The circulatory system is made of the heart and the blood vessels, which are the arteries and the veins. Did you see how all body systems work together? Here we have the heart. The heart is a hard-working muscle, and it consists or contains the first type of muscles, which is the cardiac muscle. The cardiac muscle is found in the heart only, and it is involuntary. You cannot control it. The smooth muscle is the second type of muscles, and it is found in the walls of the internal organs such as lungs, small intestine, large intestine, esophagus, stomach. And the smooth muscle is involuntary too. You cannot control them. The cardiac muscle and the smooth muscle work by themselves. You cannot stop them. They work without you thinking of them. The third type of muscles is the skeletal muscle. You're right. The skeletal muscle is the muscle connected to the bones, and this one is voluntary. You can control its movement. You can move it and you can stop its movement. And as I said, the skeletal muscles are connected to the bones by the tendons. The tendons connect muscles to bones. How many muscles is there in the body? There are 3 types of muscles: the cardiac muscle, the smooth muscle, and the skeletal muscle. And these 3 types build your muscular system. All of us have more than 600 muscles in the body. And people who work out grow muscles in size, but not in number. You have to care for your muscles because they help you move. The smallest muscle in your body is called the stapedius, and it is found in the ear. The longest one is the sartorius, and it is found in the thigh. The muscles found in your mouth, in your jaw, and those found in your back are examples of your strongest muscles. Here you go. The skeletal muscles connected to the bones. The lungs protected by the rib cage made of bones. The heart protected by the rib cage made of bones also. What controls our skeletal muscles? It's the brain. The brain is protected by the skull, and the skull is made out of bones. All of these bones together make your skeleton. You're right. Here is the skeleton or the skeletal system. Today's video is about a new body system called the skeletal system, and it is the system made out of bones. An adult human has in total 206 bones. Babies have more bones than we do. Why? I think babies have almost 300 bones, but as they grow up, some of the bones stick together. So adult human beings have 206 bones. Let me remind you that we all, and even babies, have the same number of muscles, which is more than 600 muscles in the body. What about bones? Now it's different. Babies have almost 300 bones, but as they grow up, some of the bones stick or fuse together, and in total, as grown-ups, they have 206 separate bones. Bones need to be strong and hard to protect our organs. As you saw, the skull protects the brain, the ribcage protects our lungs and heart, and we need the heart, the lungs, and the brain, don't we? So we need to protect them well. For this reason, bones are hard. They contain calcium. So make sure to drink milk enough and to eat healthy food to give your bones the calcium they need to grow and stay strong and healthy. Let's take this. Here is your skeleton, okay? Inside the body of each one of us, inside your body mist, you have like this one, like this skeleton. The smallest bone is found in the ear and it is called the stapes. The longest one is the femur and it is found in the thigh. Here is the skull. What's the function of the skull? Yes, it protects your brain. The rib cage, it protects the heart and the lungs. Here is the pelvis. The pelvis is the largest bone in the body. This is the spine or the backbone. You can touch your backbone. Your backbone helps you to stand, and it is one of the most important group of bones in the body. So here is the spine or the backbone. The stapes, smallest bone. The femur, longest bone. The skull, the rib cage, the pelvis, the spine or the backbone. All of these are part of your skeletal system. Look at the bones. Do they all have the same shape, the same size? No, they don't. Let's see. Some of the bones are long. We classify them as long bones. Some others are short. Some bones are flat. Let's take an example. Look at the colored bones in the hand. These are called the carpels. The carpels are small and we classify them and consider them as short bones. In the skull and in the pelvis also, look at this. Look at these. These bones also are flat. And in the shoulder, they are not clear right here, but this is also a flat bone. So bones can be flat too. Some bones are long, like the humerus in your arm. The humerus, this one, it's the red one, is a long bone. The radius, the ulna, they are all long bones. What did we learn today? Today, we talked about our skeletal system made of bones. The skeletal system gives us the shape of the body and supports the body, and it also protects our organs. The skull protects our brain. It is the group of bones found in the head. The skull protects the brain. The lungs and the heart are protected by the rib cage. The spine protects the spinal cord. Miss Fatin, what's the spinal cord? I will talk about this in the next lesson. Bones contain calcium, and for this reason, they are strong and hard. We need to care for our bones by eating healthy food and food rich in calcium, like milk, for example. Bones can be long. Let us give examples. Long bones like the humerus, like the femur, tibia. What about short bones? Short bones like the carpels. Flat bones, the scapula, the bones of the shoulder, the pelvis, and the bones of the skull are flat bones. Let's take a look on this. Didn't we say that there are skeletal muscles in the body? What connects muscles to bones? What do we call these white parts? Tendons. You're right. The tendons connect the muscles to the bones. But what connects a bone to another bone? How are all the bones of the skeletal system connected together? Right here, this place is called the joint. So the place is the joint. On each joint, the bones are connected or fixed to each other by ligaments. Okay? Ligaments, look. Here we have a bone. Here we have another bone. What connects these two together? They are connected by, as you can see, the word ligament. What connects a muscle? This red part is the muscle, and this blue part is the bone. What connects a muscle to a bone? It's the tendon. So don't mix them up. Tendons connect a muscle to a bone, while ligaments connect a bone to another bone. What about the joints? Bones meet each other on joints. So the joints are the places where bones meet. If you still have any question about the lesson, please don't hesitate to ask. I love you and see you soon.